Here's a live intro. Hold on, y'all. All right. Whew. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I am going to clean this board. If you hear my chair, it's this wobbly chair. How are you doing? Happy New Year. First of all, I want to take this off. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm just, we get a little prepared. You know how we do. So let me go ahead and clean off the board. I know it's been a minute. What is my cat doing? All right, so we got new markers too. So you know what I'm saying? It's my first time ever catching a live early. Yeah, we literally just started. Like, I haven't even said anything really. I'm opening up these markers. I hope y'all are ready for what's to come with this whole year, with this live, with the rest of your life. Because honestly, like, it feels very promising. I will not lie. It feels very promising. Okay, so we gonna use blue. All right, so let's get in here. Get up. Come on. Don't be shy. Get on close. You know what I'm saying? So look, first of all, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing today, man? First of all, I just have to say, I'm very grateful for y'all to be here. I'm very happy and excited to just go on a whole nother year doing this. I have a few things that I want to say to y'all, talking about the energy of what's going on. The only thing that I can say, and please be patient with me because I want to make sure that from now on, I take my time with what I say. I want you to understand that whatever you feel drawn to, that's what it is. You feel me? Whatever you feel like is not for you, that's what it is. Trust your intuition in 2022 because let me tell you something. In 2022, you're going to have to be more intuitive than anything. Now, the reason why I say this is because, first of all, I get a very strong gut feeling that in 2022, like, yeah, you always have spiritual warfare. Like, there's no such thing as like, oh, we don't have spiritual warfare, right? No, there's always the spiritual warfare because you got to understand, like, okay, so law of polarity, right? And I'm gonna break this down because a lot of y'all want to know what's going on with my life. What is happening in the background? What's this energy that I feel? And some of y'all don't know what energy it is. You wake up sometimes and you're like, man, why do I feel like this? You go like this and you're like, I don't know why I feel like this. And it's because sometimes the energy around you could be affecting you. And because you're not as spiritually aware as you should be, you're not able to tap into the universe and be like, oh, the universe has a direct line of communication to tell you exactly what's going on, which is why I tell you guys to meditate so you can have a direct line. Because the truth of the matter is, the more you focus on your spirituality, the more you focus on yourself, the more aware you become. When you become aware, you start to catch those little signs. You start to catch those little signs that the universe is sending to you that you wouldn't have caught if you were distracted. And a lot of you guys have probably read The Alchemist. And if you read The Alchemist, then you know what I'm talking about, that the universe sends signs, but it's up to us to pay attention because we have free will. Okay? So the one thing that I want to say is that in 2022, you're going to need your intuition. You're going to need your intuition, so you're going to have to meditate more all those spiritual practices will be way more beneficial than you ever thought, right? So, especially my impacts, you guys are going to start feeling more. So because this universe is a law of polarity and they're always in a balance between, I put a divide sign. There's always a balance between a negative and a positive. That means that sometimes you're going to go here, and sometimes you're going to go down, and sometimes you're going to go up, and sometimes you're going to go down. But the thing you got to understand is that when these situations happen and you're at a lower point than what you want it to be, you need to stick to your intuition. And the reason why you need to stick to your intuition is because guess what? Your intuition is going to tell you, yo, this is what's happening. You got to understand in 2022, the battle is no longer what you see. You remember how, like, I don't know if it was Kanye or whatever, but there's statements that say, slavery is no longer physical. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this year, the only thing that'll be completely honest with you that you can trust is your intuition. For example, this 2021, you saw people and you accepted what they showed you. And then when you accepted what they showed you, you always ended up hurt or you always ended up tricked because people can always put on a show. Remember, they always tell you what glitters isn't gold. Salt looks just like sugar. So if we can't absolutely trust what we see, the only thing that that you can trust is your intuition. Let me tell you something. And listen, this is all I want to say. If this message is resonating with you, all I want you to do is put in positive emojis. That's all I want you to do, okay? So listen, this is what I want you to know. 2022, for all my spiritual people, my chosen people, whatever you want to call yourself. And the only reason why I say chosen is because it may not be chosen like, oh, I'm chosen, but you know that there is something deep down within you that's special about you that you may have yet to figure out or you have figured out. And that's why I call you chosen, right? So, my chosen people, you made a decision to serve humanity. You made a decision to serve the light. When you made a decision to serve the light, you have to understand that you take on some of the hardest missions there is. When you become aware, you are choosing to take some of the hardest missions and situations there is possible. Why? Because you've been blessed with an ability to see things for what it is, right? So, my chosen people, you're going to go down a crossroad this year, right? You're going to go down a crossroad. And what I mean by that is you're going to see the truth exactly for what it is. And you got to choose, am I going to stick with authenticity? Am I going to stick with the truth? Am I going to trust what I feel? Or am I going to go with what the whole world thinks is right? Like, for example, let me tell you something. The whole world would be like, man, why you won't get that job? Why you won't get that job? Why you won't get that job? This is the crossroad that I'm talking about. The whole world. What is my cat doing? The whole world is going to be like, why you ain't pick that job? Why you ain't pick that job? Why you ain't pick that job? And in your gut, you're like, nah, bro, I feel it. Like, I know it isn't right for me. I don't know what it is about this person. I don't know what it is about this thing. I don't know. You got to trust your intuition this year because everything that is, okay. Let me break this down as clear as possible. 2022, trust your intuition. The reason why 2022, you must truly trust your intuition is because illusions are strong. People are getting stronger at their illusions because they know that the world is craving more authenticity. So the people in the world that has been used to doing dirt and dirty, who have been used to hurting people, who have been like these narcissists will only get better at portraying a victim mentality. These people who use and abuse will only try to get better at what their their illusion is. These illusions will only try to get stronger. The fear will only try to get bigger. The propaganda will only try to get bigger. Boom, there's the words. The propaganda, the testing, the fear, all of that is going to get stronger this year. But you got to understand, you got stronger too. So you have to choose to finally rely. You have to choose to finally rely on your God-given abilities, which is your intuition, And trust that whatever you feel is right. 2021, we kept looking outward for validation for decisions that we wanted to make. In 2021, we kept asking, girl, what you think about this? I want to do this, but what you think? And that person would be like, nah, I don't want to. But you wanted to. But because that person said so, you didn't want to do it. This year, you got to stand on your own individuality. You got to understand. You understand. You heard what I said? You need to understand that you understand. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube if this is resonating with you, okay? You got to understand that you understand. You keep looking to outside people for an answer that is already within you. Right? You keep looking at the system to confirm and validate what you already know. In 2022, faith has to be a very big factor because let me tell you something. Everything is not what it looks like right now. And let me explain that. It goes for both ways, negative and positive. People who look like they're for you are not for you. In situations that look like they gonna do bad, or situations that look like you wouldn't benefit from them, are actually blessings in disguise. So when things look too good to be true, you need to look again and trust your intuition. And when things look like they all super bad, you need to look again and check that your blessing isn't hidden in poop. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, bro, like the way that the universe brings things to you is very interesting. You keep expecting that blessing to look like all this glitz and glamour, not realizing that universe done hit it in your back seat. Let me tell you something. You got to have faith this year, because when everybody tries to scare you to be like, oh, you should be afraid of this, when everybody's trying to tell you how to think, you got to have faith. When everybody is trying to tell you how to think, that's when you need to trust your individuality and trust your own intuition. Because in 2022, a lot of things are going to hit the fan. Let me tell you something. In 2022, a lot of karma is going to be issuing itself. So what's going to happen is you're going to see people who is receiving their karma, begging out to you, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Why are they begging out to you? You want to know why they're begging out to you? Because they done did dirty in 2021. Now they facing their karma now, and now they trying to come back and get you to give them forgiveness, hoping that karma stop. You need to understand, if you ever watch Bird Box and you understand, they come in and tell you, oh, look outside. And they're like, bro, no, if you look outside, you're going to die. These people are going to tell you, oh yeah, just do this, just do that, knowing that it's going to leave you in a pit. So that's why it's important that you trust your own intuition right now, because you got to understand 2022 is so crucial, because I think of 2022 as a portal. I think of 2022 as the truth. I think of 2022 as karma. And the tables are going to turn. People who doubted you, people who did you dirty, people who spoke on you negatively, you got to understand that karma is coming around. And when this karma come around, you need to get out the way, because those same people who are facing that negative karma, they're going to try to find someone, something, or some place to latch on to bring it down. You feel me? Listen, your mindset is what is the key. Your mindset, all right? What seeds have you been planting? What seeds have you been planting? What seeds have you been watering? What do you even want to come out into 2022? Because here's the thing. You're going into 2022, or you're leaving 2021 here's the thing. December 30th and yesterday, some of y'all probably felt sad. Excuse me. December 30th and December 31st, some of y'all probably felt sad. And y'all wonder, oh my God, this how we coming into the new year. I feel sad. Baby, the only reason why you feel sad those past 2 days is because you're detoxing. It's because you're detoxing. You're feeling sad because you're detoxing. All of those emotions that you felt in 2021, you kept holding on to it. Y'all know I just snapped right there. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube if you know I just hit right there, right? Your body is detoxing, right? You have to understand when you manifest certain things, that manifestation puts you on a journey, right? So some of y'all said, oh my God, 2021, everybody did me like this. I didn't get this, I didn't get that. You're like, 2022, I'm going to come like this, I'm going to come like that. But you got to understand that manifestation, they said, oh, okay, that's what you want to manifest? All right, boom. If this is what you want to manifest, then we have to detox everything that you've been through because we don't want you taking in that same trauma into your new manifestation. Oh, you want new furniture in your house? Okay, cool. Then we need to detox that old furniture to get that new furniture in. My Instagram is OmStixRiver. And make sure you guys check out my crystal shop. Link in the bio. I have such beautiful crystals on there if you want to go ahead and support and get on your crystal journey. All right. But like I said, you wonder, oh my gosh, Stix, why am I so sad right now? Why am I, my love? You can't look. This is you, okay? This is you. This is the healing process, right? And this is pain. This pain, right? And this is the freedom and love that you get after you heal yourself, right? Y'all, what y'all do is y'all try to escape the healing. Yes, I understand healing has pain in it. You trying to escape the healing and go straight to the love or go straight to the manifestation. It don't work like that. Your pain is one of the most important parts of your growth. That's the only way that you can understand, you know what, next time I'm not going to let that happen. You know what, next time I'm not going to leave my heart alone. You know, next time I'm not going to let that happen. Next time, how do you know next time to not let that happen? By feeling the pain and understanding, you know what, I don't like that. As a kid, the only way that you knew that the kitchen was hot was by touching it. Some of y'all are bashing yourselves and beating yourselves up because of the pain that you went through, not realizing that the universe put this pain in your life because of something that you manifested. You said you wanted to be wealthy. You said you wanted to have the love of your life. You said you wanted to have all these things. You got to understand, in order to have this thing, you have to go through an education. Listen, love still needs an education. And the education that it needs is the ability to love. Because you don't want to go into a relationship having all of this healing energy and then somebody who don't love themselves, somebody who don't know how to take care of themselves is traumatizing you, dirtying up your name, dirtying up your energy field, right? You wouldn't want that to happen. So why would you go into a relationship? Why would you go into a relationship with your trauma, with your baggage, with your fears, with all of this? You got to get rid of this emotion in order to receive this. You trying to fill up a dirty cup. You're trying to fill up a dirty cup with clean water. You need to first release the old water out, then clean the cup so you can receive new energy. First of all, if you came into the new year and your room is dirty, you're already allowing stagnant energy into your house, into your energy, into your field. Y'all wondering why this new stuff not coming in, and that's because your old stuff is blocking the door. Your manifestation been here. The universe has been waiting on you for you to clean out that baggage, for you to pick yourself up. How many times have y'all, when y'all felt sad, the moment that you got over that sadness, you felt empowered, you felt wise, you felt ready? You got to understand that you're not allowing that empowered part to come into because you're so focused on running away from the pain. You have to cry. Because guess what? If you don't cry, guess what? You're only holding in that energy. You know what's funny? After you cry a certain amount of times or with a certain amount of energy, you actually end up high off endorphins. So my thing is that you're not releasing all of this energy. And what happens when you don't release? What happens when you don't poop? What happens if you don't poop? You get constipated. Now your stomach hurt. Now that your stomach hurt, your mood all messed up. So you got to let the poop out in order to let in new food. Detox. For the people who have given you things, the people who have given you things that has energy on it, get rid of it. The clothes that you no longer need, get rid of it because these things hold on to energy. All right. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @I'mStixRiver. Also, you can go ahead, click the link in my bio and check out my crystal shop. I have such beautiful crystals on my website that you can check out if you're into crystals, right? Now, let's talk about something else. Right? Sticks, how can we take control of, how can we make 2020, how can we make 2022 everything we ever wanted? I got you right now. Let me just clean this off. I got you right now. Don't worry. I got you. I know the board look a little dirty, but we got this, all right? So look, like I said, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to me on YouTube, and also check out my crystal shop, link in the bio. Everything sells out completely fast. So if you want to get a heads up, go ahead, check out the crystal shop before I start talking about crystals, because yes, they do sell out very fast. Let's talk about it. How can we, you know what? Let's call it Mamba mentality. Let's call it Mamba mentality. How can we completely take over season? Mamba mentality, take over season, right? What is going to be the key plan for really having this year turning out what you want it to be, right? First of all, take over season. The one thing that we need to realize is that our spiritual practice needs to be heightened. All right? Heightened. Okay, somebody said I like Mamba mentality. Okay, then Mamba mentality at the bottom, right? Make sure you guys are taking notes, because I'm telling you. You ready? So look. Number one, your spiritual practice. Now let me break this down for you, because I understand sometimes if we don't know, this live will be on my YouTube. That's why I tell you how to subscribe to me. This live will be on my YouTube. Subscribe to it, all right? It's called Sticks River. So a lot of people don't know truly what a spiritual practice can do for you, because they don't know the benefits, right? Now let me tell you how a spiritual practice can actually affect your life on a day-to-day basis, right? Because everything is habits, right? So first of all, let's say you deal with anxiety, okay? Let's say you deal with anxiety, right? Let's say you deal with procrastination. I know I might have spelled it wrong, right? Let's say you deal with anxiety. Let's say you deal with procrastination. Let's say you deal with depression, right? Because I understand these things come in and sometimes they can steal your joy, right? Let me tell you something. Anxiety, procrastination, depression, lack of confidence, right? Let me tell you how all of this can be changed with a consistent spiritual practice, okay? Let me break this down, right? Who sent you? Child, listen. Let me tell y'all something real quick, because somebody said who sent you. Let me tell you something real quick. My whole life has been preparing me to do what I'm doing now. What I want you to know, and you can look in my eyes because I get emotional every time I talk about this. I don't want y'all, real quick, because I'm going to get to it, okay? Real quick, let me tell you something. I don't want y'all to ever feel bad for me giving you value. I don't want you to ever feel bad for, oh my gosh, she's giving me this. I don't want you to ever feel bad, because this is my purpose. The pain that I went through, the depression, the anxiety, the lack of confidence, everything I've been through was so I can help these same very people who are looking at me right now. And you may be like, well, Sticks, why do you do this? Because this is one of the only things that truly gives me joy. Truly gives me joy. In a world where everybody seems like an a-hole, when I get on here and I see a whole bunch of people that resonate with me and actually appreciate me, it's a form of love that is infinite. Okay? So that's why I do this. That's why I tell y'all to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, so we can continuously stay connected. Because I create projects based off of this purpose right here. All of my music, I want y'all to listen to this too. Okay? I'm going to get to it. All of my music is made with frequencies, is made with affirmations. I study psychology. I study science. I study philosophy, all to understand the brain to be able to heal people. If it wasn't for spirituality, I'd probably be a therapist. All right. So let's go right now. Okay. So takeover season. Make sure you guys check out my crystal shop. All right. Link in the bio. Click crystal shop. And you can go ahead and check out the crystal shop. Okay. So look, takeover season, Mamba mentality. How can we take over 2022? All right. So spiritual practices is going to be one of the very small things. You know that workout that you do that everybody be like, oh, that ain't going to do nothing. But it's that workout that gives you such a big percentage every single day. You know how people wake up at 4 a.m.? Your spiritual practice is your 4 a.m. booster. Some people say, oh, waking up by 4 a.m. gives me ahead of the day. Your spiritual practice is what's going to get you ahead of everybody else, right? Let me tell you why. So you deal with anxiety. Now, if you're dealing with anxiety, it's because you are afraid of something that you cannot see, right? So most of the time when you're having anxiety, it's because you're afraid of something that's in the past, right? And yes, there is international delivery. If you are dealing with anxiety, you're afraid of something in the past or you're afraid of something in the future. Anxiety is not a fear of what's happening right now, right? So your anxiety, because you're dealing with anxiety, you need to practice meditation and breathing, right? Now, somebody may say, well, I've already tried that. That doesn't work. Let me tell you something. You can't only focus on your breathing when you're going through anxiety. You can't only focus on your breathing when you are in a panic attack. No. You have to practice your breathing every day. For example, working out is a great idea because when you work out, you're struggling to breathe through those pushings, right? When you practice breathing, when it's harder to breathe, you can train yourself to push through when you're having anxiety attack, right? Now, a lot of people may say, okay, Sticks, but how does meditation really help me though? Let me tell you something. Y'all laughing at me because I say, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, okay? When you meditate, you are putting yourself in a relaxation. That's the point. When you are having anxiety, when you're procrastinating, when you're in depression, when you're at a lack of confidence, it's because you are not at a state of relaxation. You're stressed out. You're thinking about things. And when you meditate, your meditation allows you to remove the power away from these thoughts that you are continuously giving energy to, right? So there's this thing on Apple Music, and I'm gonna give you an example. There's this thing on Apple Music where you can pick out your favorite artist, right? You can pick out your favorite artist, right? Let me tell you something. This is like how your thoughts are, right? So they say, oh, who's your favorite artist, right? So you click, oh, well, I like Styx River. They say, oh, if you click it again, it makes it bigger. So whichever one you continue to feed, the circle gets bigger. These thoughts get stronger. So you have to understand that these thoughts, you need to take care of them early on because your thoughts are like seeds, right? How can I take care of these intrusive thoughts, Sticks? These intrusive thoughts that you're dealing with is because, one, you're judging yourself with other people's thoughts. Two, you're not taking the time to look at these thoughts as just thoughts. You're identifying with these thoughts. You have to understand that when you're meditating, I want you to get in a state of relaxation. Here's another thing. Some of y'all meditate and your shoulders are still tensed up. Some of y'all meditate and your jaw is still, you know what I'm saying, tracted. So first of all, get rid of all of this. Get rid of all the expectations that you have around meditating. You're like, oh, when I meditate, I need to go see the aliens on Area 51. I need to be able to travel to Mars. No, your meditation just needs to get you relaxed. Because when you're relaxed, you're able to have access and do whatever you want. When you're relaxed, you're able to turn off those thoughts. When you're relaxed, you're able to get rid of anxiety. When you're relaxed, you're able to stop judging yourself, which is causing you that lack of confidence. When you are amped up, you're not able to relax and think clearly. Right? So this is why I say your breathing in your meditation is very important. Every morning, focus on breathing because one, them coworkers, them people at your school, they can get very annoying. And meditating can give you the patience. Meditating can give you the patience to be able to say, you know what? Because the truth is people are going to continuously try and get you to react, right? So when people come up to you, you got to be able to, when somebody come up, you got to be able to say, all right. You want to get to that point, right? Now, so next thing that we're talking about, procrastination. Why are you procrastinating? You're procrastinating because you're overthinking, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius. My biggest procrastinator is Aquarius. You're procrastinating because you're overthinking. if you would meditate, you know what I'm saying? If you would meditate, you're a moderator, Moni. You can block them or mute them. If you meditate, you would stop overthinking, because guess what? You're procrastinating because you're overthinking about, oh, is it worth it? Should I do it? Is it even valuable? Is it really worth my time? If you would stop thinking, maybe you could get it done. You see? I told y'all I'm real here, bro. Like, y'all saw that. I just, you know what I'm saying? Now, depression. When people are going through depression, it is because they do not like what's happening in their current life. The reason why you don't like what's happening in your current life is, one, because of your thoughts have created that. Or two, nothing is good enough for you, meaning that you're not showing gratitude. 3, you're not being your true self. You can get depressed. You know what? You know when you're depressed? You're depressed when you feel lost. When you feel depressed, it's because you're lost. When you are depressed, it's because you are lost. And the reason why is because your heart is telling you, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be with this person. And you're not listening. So then your heart, your soul, your spirit gets sad and says, well, I guess this is just what it is. And you lose yourself. Lack of confidence, because you're comparing, you're people pleasing, and you are, first of all, you're looking outside for validation. That's why you have a lack of confidence, right? So you're looking for validation. So let's just say people pleasing, looking for validation from other people, right? Comparing, people pleasing. Also, why are you lacking confidence? Because you're not loving yourself. You're not spending time with yourself. You're distracting yourself by hanging out with other people. That's why you don't love yourself. You don't want to spend time with yourself. Every time that you're by yourself, you immediately call somebody. You immediately hang out with somebody. You're immediately like, well, let's make plans. It's like you're running away from yourself. And if you keep running away, I don't think you can like somebody that you're running away from. I don't think you can love somebody that you're running away from. You know what I'm saying? You are so spot on. Hey, man, this is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is literally my passion. You feel me? So, you know, and let's talk about it now, because we've been talking about the problems now. Let's talk about some more solutions. Let's talk about some more solutions because I don't want to just talk about the problem. All right? Let's talk about some solutions. Let's talk about some solutions. I know it looks dirty. Just come on now. We're getting messy out here. All right, so look. How can I solve the problem, Sticks? Let's talk about it. How can I solve the problem now that I know what's going on, now that I see where I'm effing up? How can I solve the problem? Okay, cool. Everything starts with your mind. Everything starts with the mind. Number 1, reprogram that bitch. Reprogram that bitch. You gotta reprogram your mind. Make sure you guys are sharing this live with your friends right now. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. Make sure you guys are subscribing to me on YouTube, right? All right, so look, you gotta reprogram your mind. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody can say, well, you gotta move first, you gotta act. You gotta reprogram your mind, because you can go ahead and say, you know what, well, let me just start working out. Let me just start doing this. Let me start doing that, right? Yes, this is under takeover season. You gotta understand that even when you work out, you may not feel good, or you may not feel happy, or you may not feel like you're actually doing something. That's because in your mind, while you're working out, you're beating yourself up. You're like, oh, you're not even doing it good. You're not even doing this. You got to reprogram your mind. How can I reprogram my mind, Sticks? So look, there's ways that they program you, right? These are the ways that society tries to program you. TV, music, books, and let's say influencers, right? Oh, also social media. Okay? So look, this is how they program you, right? You got to remember they have TV programs, they have radio programs, all of these things, right? Listen, everybody you cannot be anti-matrix and you cannot be fully matrix. You got to be in between and understand how to be an alchemist and use everything for your own benefit. Yes, TV, they use it to program us, but guess what? You can be like the 1% and watch certain things that teaches you how to be a certain way. So for example, right? Let's say you are somebody who wants to be a millionaire. You are somebody who wants to be wealthy, right? You go on TV. Let's say you're on Netflix, right? Oh, okay. So boom, I'm gonna watch The Matrix to break free my mind. Then boom, I'm gonna watch Selling Sunset, right? But when I watch Selling Sunset, I'm not worried about the drama. When I'm watching Selling Sunset, I'm looking at the houses. I'm manifesting. I'm seeing myself. I'm understanding, okay, what do these houses look like? How much money needs to be? You are training your mind already, right? You gotta pick apart what they're using and use it for your own benefit. And make sure everything is with intention. When you click on the TV and you say, oh, I just want to watch something. I just want to be, then your intention is I want to be distracted. But when you go on TV, you say, you know what? I want to watch Selling Sunset because I want to see some mansions. I want to see how would I want my mansion to be? Where would I want to go? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Music, right? This is why I make music, right? Every single song that I make has a type of frequency, a type of subconscious, subliminal, or an affirmation. So when I listen to music, I'm listening to songs that say stuff like my song. I say, I feel it on the inside. I know it's mine. It's divine. I listen to songs with words like that because what I'm doing is I'm reprogramming my mind to think a certain way. You got to think of your mind like TikTok. When you like something, know that more of what you just like is going to pop up on your feed. So you got to treat your brain like that. What do you want your brain, the algorithm, to feed you? So when I listen to music, I listen to Willow, I listen to Russ, I listen to me, you know what I'm saying? I listen to XXXTentacion. I listen to those people because I understand their messages are here to help us, right? Now, books. When I read books, and I'm going to put y'all on to some books that will really change your life. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm going to write down some books that will change your life. I've used them myself, okay? Boom. So, music. I listen to the music. Now, the books. When I read books, every single book, most of the time, is a self-help book. When I read books, I wanted to change the way that I'm thinking about certain things, right? So, let me tell you. Boom, here are some books, right? And make sure you write this down because once it's out, right? Like I said, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube because I'm giving you the sauce for free, right? And if you do want to support, I don't take donations, but you can check out my crystal shop and go ahead and get you a crystal for supporting, okay? Boom. Number 1, Master Key System. Master Key System. Master Key System. The guy's name is Charles H. Something like that, okay? Master Key System, right? And I'm going to go over why I think you should have Master Key System. So look, first thing when it comes to reprogramming your mind is figuring out what information and what frequencies are you feeding them. Somebody say your crystals are great quality. Girl, tell me about it. Who you telling? This is citrine. This is citrine. Y'all see that little rainbow in there? Nah, for real. They high quality. And when I get to talking about these crystals, that's what I'm telling y'all now. Whoever is on here and whoever likes crystals, check out the crystal shop now because when I start talking about the crystals, they're going to start selling out extremely fast. All right, so look. Master Key System. Now, the reason why, if you are going to reprogram your mind, I recommend Master Key System. Where do you get your crystals? The crystals that I get are from Madagascar, Zimbabwe, Zambia, also Brazil and South Carolina. All right. So look, Reprogram your mind with Master Key System. This is why it's important, because Master Key System teaches you how your mind truly works. What people fail to realize is that back in ancient times, from the Greeks and ancient Egypt, there was one law that stood. And the law was the law of mentalism, saying that everything comes from the mind, right? Let me give you an example. I just went and I saw a video of Tyler, the Creator. He's showing his new clothing line in his shop, right? He said, well, he showed his journal, and he was like, this is all my sketches. Now, if you realize, he imagined what his idea was going to be, then drew it out, and then made it into reality. That is a pure example of manifestation in the law of mentalism. Everything that is created comes from the mind first. It comes from the thought process first. When you come up with a business idea, the idea was an idea first before it manifests into something physical. So that goes to say that if everything that you think about eventually turns into something physical, what is it that you're thinking about? What is it that you're thinking about? So Master Key System teaches you, okay, this is how I need to think. This is how I can truly manifest. Master Key System is a full breakdown on how to truly manifest, right? And one of the biggest things that it talks about is your imagination. A lot of people do not realize the true power of your imagination. Your imagination is the key to manifesting whatever it is you want in your reality, because guess what? If you can see it, it can come out into reality. If you can picture it in your mind, it can come out into reality. Law of mentalism, all is mind. If you can imagine something and then draw it out, and then now it's a whole, think about people who use their imagination the most. Architectures literally draw out an idea from their mind and then create a sample and then create the actual building. Everything came from their mind. Law of mentalism. So that proves that if somebody can use their imagination, their visualization, to come up with a whole building that now millions of people walk in and walk out of, that can tell you that you can imagine your whole next reality that you want it to be. So I recommend reading Master Key System. Number 3, Becoming Supernatural. Now, the reason why I say read Becoming Supernatural, because Becoming Supernatural explains all of these spiritual things on a more digestible way. For example, is it lagging? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't understand why we lagging. I'm literally right here by the router. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can. Can y'all hear me now? It's fixed. We good? We good? All right, cool. So look, let me finish and thank y'all for staying. Okay, so look. And I stopped, just so y'all know I had stopped. I'm continuing now, all right? So look, number 3, that's another book that I recommend is Becoming Supernatural. Becoming Supernatural basically explains things like y'all focus so much on the past and the present, and when you focus on the past and the present, you're affecting your now, right? Becoming Supernatural is a great book that really explains like some of these spiritual benefits and these spiritual information that is affecting our daily life that we don't know about. Like a lot of you guys go to work and you get stressed out about work, and then the next day come and you're still thinking about the stress that you felt, not understanding that when you're thinking about stress that happened to you in the past, you're bringing that stress back into the future, manifesting more of that stress, right? So this book is by Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza. I think I spelled that wrong. Dispenza, right? Master Key System, Becoming Supernatural. I want y'all to look up Neville Goddard. or Goddard, however you say his name, all right? Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard. Listen, man. Listen. These books will change your life. Y'all better screenshot this. I don't even need to scream. I don't need to yell. I don't need to scream. Y'all need to screenshot this because the information that is in these books have changed thousands of people's lives. And it definitely have changed mine. So go ahead, screenshot that. And I want y'all to start looking up these things and start for real studying these practices. Stop watching all of the drama. Stop watching all of the reality shows. Stop watching all the things that are not feeding you nothing. And start taking in more information. All right? Make sure you guys check out my crystal shop. And make sure you guys subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Instagram. All right? I want y'all to understand. And make sure y'all check out the music too that I just recently dropped. Because I want y'all to understand that I'm not doing what I'm doing for no reason. All of the music has healing frequencies in it. The things that X talked about. X talked about how these music industries were feeding you negative frequencies to make you feel depressed. Sometimes you'll listen to a song and you feel drained by the song. How do I get to the crystal shop? The crystal shop is in the link in the bio. Click crystal shop. So click on my profile, click the link in the bio and click crystal shop. All right. Also, let me write it down too right here. So this is the crystal shop. So the crystal shop is NNHRTZ.com. This is the crystal shop right here. MNHRTZ.com. That's the crystal shop. All right. That's the crystal shop. It's the crystal shop. All right. Now, let's talk about something else real quick. Because we're going to get into some more teaching, right? I want you to understand that, number one, going into what's your favorite crystal. My favorite crystal is pyrite. This is my favorite crystal, pyrite, as you can see. These are the type of crystals that I be putting on the website. You see, this is my pyrite, my favorite pyrite. Right? And then my other favorite crystal is moss agate and chevron amethyst. Right? And I have some of these on the website if you want to purchase it. I think there's only 2 left, right? So anyways, I want people to understand too, like, our thought process is what gives things power, right? Now, this is what I want to say. Some of y'all live in a state of fear when it comes to talking about money. And because you live in a state of fear when it comes to talking about money, money has control over you. I made a video recently telling people the way that you should think about money. People think about money as if, oh, I need this, I can't live without this. You need to understand, money has an ego, okay? Money has an ego, not abundance. Money has an ego, right? When you look at money like, oh my God, I need you so much, like, you putting money on a pedestal, money, yeah, right, I ain't going to you. Money is an energy. Money is like that popular girl or boy that you really liked in school. If you keep chasing after it, money is going to keep playing games with you. You need to look at money like, you know what? Listen, you need me. Money needs you. That's what you need to think about it, because the thing is that y'all are looking at money like, oh my God, money needs you. The government created money because they want you. They want to control you. That's why they created money. They created money because they wanted to have control over you. They wanted you to add a value to yourself that they can be able to manipulate and control. Truly and honestly, money cannot function if you don't use it. If nobody was to use money, money would not function. So understand, you got to think about money differently. You cannot be afraid of spending money because money is an energy. You can't be afraid of getting money either, because guess what? When you are afraid of something, you repel it away. You don't allow it to come in the way that you want it to. When you are chasing something, you repel it away. So you got to let money know, like, money, I am in control, because guess what? Money is like your mind. They are terrible masters, but powerful servants. They tell you, oh, you need to work super, super hard for money. The only reason why they tell you you need to work super, super hard for money because they understand That's how they can keep you in capitalism. Because guess what? If it was a situation of if you work super hard, you get money, then you'll be the richest or you'll make the most money, then why is the people who do the hardest labor, why are they not the richest? The people who do construction, people who are nurses, people who teach, these are some of the most important jobs and they work some of the hardest, but they're not the richest. So truly, is working hard really? Because we look at the difference between doctors and nurses. Right? Let's just use that as an example. Doctors and nurses. Doctors come in, go, whoop, looks like you're good. Nurse is going to check you out, writes on a paper, boom. Nurse comes in, cleans the patient, talks to the patient, aids the patient, takes care of the patient, and gets paid less than the doctor. So truly, you need to understand that if you're going to see the game for what it is, see the game for what it is and understand how to work it and use it to your benefit to help other people. Don't allow the game to control you. They want you to go in a state of panic. They want you to go. You need to understand that they need you. Somebody said the metaverse. Guess what? The metaverse needs people. They need your energy because guess what? The energy that you emit, the magic that comes off of you, they want that from you, but they're trying to make you think that you have no gifts. They're trying to make you think that you have no powers. They're trying to make you think that you're not different because they don't want you to know your true power. They don't want you to know that you're a crystal. Why do you think people are going around and stealing organs, stealing melanin, stealing? Because the energy that you emit can light up, power up, I don't know how many power plants. The melanin that you have, listen, man. All I know is don't let this government make you think that they need you. I mean, don't let this government make you think that you need them. Okay? Don't let this government make you think that you need them because think about it. Back in slavery, right? The slaves didn't need them. But if you would think about it, a slave master can make a slave think that you need the slave master by saying, hey, you need to stay on this plantation because guess what? You got nowhere else to live. You need to stay on this plantation because guess what? You got nowhere else to eat. That's what they want you to think because they are afraid of your true power. People only oppress people because they're afraid of their power. The only reason people get oppressed is because the oppressor is afraid. So if your oppressor is afraid of you, that should tell you that there is true power behind you. Some of y'all, especially my black people, my melanated people, you have wisdom, you have gold, you have royalty, you have luxuries in your bloodline that you have to tap into. You're thinking about the physical. You're like, well, my ancestors aren't here on the physical. That's because if it was here on the physical, they would take it from you. This is why it's important to meditate, because when you meditate, you can get to the Akashic records. You can actually tap into the information that your ancestor left you. Because guess what? The Akashic records, the oppressor, the negative, the darker entities can't get to your Akashic records. This is why it's important that you tap into your ancestry. You tap into where you truly come from, because ask yourself, why do they hide where you come from so much? What is it that you know that you're afraid of us knowing? You can feel, and let me tell you something else too. When you are closest to your goals, to your manifestation, to your desires, the enemy, the oppressor gets desperate and tries its hardest to get you off track. So next time you find yourself in a situation where you're like, man, everything not working out. Why the earth going so hard on me right now? Ask yourself, could it be a chance that you are getting super, super close to your goals and the enemy is getting desperate? Here's another question that I want you to think about. Could there be a possibility? No, I don't even want to give it a question. I want to tell you. Everybody knows who you are except you. Everybody knows where you come from. Everybody knows the prized possession, the star quality, the X factor that's in you except you. Come on now. When will you finally, think about the Truman Show. When will you finally look at yourself and be like, you know what? Maybe this is why people treat me bad. Maybe this is why they do me like this, even though I'm so nice, because there's something in you that they don't want you to see. So they think that if they treat you bad, you will think less of yourself because you're getting treated like that. But in reality, you're getting treated like that because they're afraid. So they try to oppress you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, y'all, let's talk about these crystals, man. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on YouTube. And make sure you guys check out my music that I just dropped. I want to talk about the crystals because I know a few of y'all have some questions about the crystal shop. Y'all already know that I'm speaking these facts. So what I want you to do is go ahead and show some support. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to me on YouTube. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right? So let's go. First of all, right before I get into this, let me give you a clear-cut warning right now because 2022, we're going to do this a little bit differently, all right? 2021, every time I talked about these crystals, they sold out. Why? Because people understood that I knew what I was talking about and everything that I talked about was truth, or at least my truth, right? So I want you to know there's over 300 people on here, right? If I speak about a crystal, understand that that crystal will most likely sell out. So you have to get it as soon as possible, right? So let me get my laptop real quick because I'm going to help you out. You know what? Let me get my laptop real quick, or I could just charge this up. I'm going to help you out, all right? So boom. What are y'all questions? What are y'all questions about crystals? Because I'm about to put y'all on. I know some people are like, well, I need a crystal for money. I need a crystal for abundance. I need a crystal for speaking. You know what I'm saying? So all right. So protection. If you are looking for protection to protect yourself from negative energy, you can use black tourmaline. You can use black obsidian. You can use lapis lazuli, or you can use African bloodstone. Crystals for motivation, you can use fluorite or tiger's eye. For protection, like I said, lapis lazuli. Also get African bloodstone. For balance and good energy, you can use clear quartz. For good energy, you can use amethyst, chevron amethyst, rose quartz. For procrastination, get fluorite or tiger's eye. Opening your mind, get chevron amethyst. The best way to connect with your crystals properly is by meditating with them and putting them on the exact chakra. Also, if you go to the website and you click on the crystal, they'll tell you exactly what they do. The link is in the bio. Click Crystal Shop. So click on my account, right? And then click the link in the bio and click Crystal Shop. Crystals for staying grounded and being able to see attacks. Lapis lazuli and labradorite. Crystals for the throat chakra. Lapis lazuli and angel light. Crystals for confidence. Carnelian, sardonyx. What else? Carnelian or sardonyx are the main ones that I know. Also rose quartz. For anxiety, chevron amethyst, regular amethyst, rose quartz. Okay, I'm going too fast. That's because everything be selling out so fast. I know I'm going fast, but that's because everybody be rushing on the site. So keep asking a question and I'm gonna get to it. I apologize if I'm going fast, but you know what I'm saying? That be y'all. Y'all be the ones like, Sticks, hurry up. You forgot about us. They selling out, Sticks. And I'm like, I'm trying. Moonstone is really good for people who own a business. Moonstone is also really good for new beginnings. Moonstone is also really good for bringing in money. All right. Maybe your crystal sell out because you tell people it's going to sell out. That's why people buy quick. Well, you know what happened? Actually, what happened was, and I can understand why you think that, but actually what happened is I spoke about a crystal one time because my crystals didn't always sell out. I spoke about a crystal one time and it was one of my favorites, which is chevron amethyst. And after I started talking about the crystals that I would use, they would immediately sell out. So I'm like, everybody be like, Sticks, they sold out. I'd be like, dang. So then that's why I started to give warnings because people are like, well, Sticks, you sold out. Why are you telling us a crystal that sold out? And it's like, you're putting me in a pickle here. So the size matter with crystal. The bigger the crystal, the more energy you get from it. Creativity, get carnelian or sardonyx. For balance, you can get amethyst or clear quartz. The size, I already said that one. No, I do not do readings. For intuition, you can get citrine because citrine is that solar plexus or is that sacral, one of those. Or you can do chevron amethyst or clear quartz. For manifesting, get moss agate. For money, get citrine, moss agate, get pyrite, So yeah, these are the money crystals right here. Pyrite, moss agate, what else? Citrine is also really good. All right. For intuition, purple crystals. Yep. Which one for procrastination and protection? So for procrastination, get tiger's eye, and for protection, get African bloodstone. For intuition, get lapis lazuli. For anxiety, get rose quartz or get chevron amethyst. All right. If you are just starting a business, get moss agate or citrine. The crystals on the site come in a necklace. Yes. So if I have a necklace and it has like it's wire wrap, it comes with a thread. Which one works better, the clusters or actual crystals? I mean, I like clusters because of the design. I like clusters. Do protections one have different kinds of protection functions? Something like that. So like I know for sure lapis lazuli basically deals with a lot of magic protection and also people trying to invade your dreams. Labradorite is also people trying to invade your dreams, and also that people talking about you, that evil eye. Black tourmaline, African bloodstone, that is really just being around negative frequencies, like being around negative people. All right. How do people know that these crystals have powers? It's not powers, it's frequencies and energy. You have to think of everything as frequencies and energy. A higher frequency can push someone out the way. A higher frequency can heal someone. You can actually calculate and basically measure the frequencies that get emitted off these crystals. So because they ended up seeing that these crystals emit certain frequencies, they started to put it in our technology. The main one that they put in our technology is this crystal right here, which is clear quartz. This is why sometimes you see watches, and these watches will say quartz on them. All right. Are both crystals on your site? All the crystals are on my website. How to offer more energy to your crystals by charging them up. Okay. Is the book Ask and It's Given legit? I haven't read that one, but I recommend Master Key System. How do I activate them? You can put them in the sun. I have selenite. Selenite also allows you to charge them. I also have Palo Santo. When you use the Palo Santo, you want to allow the smoke to cleanse the crystal and also setting an intention. Sage can also help cleanse crystals. What can you do to benefit off crystals? You can meditate with your crystals, and what happens is, because a lot of people may say, well, how can this actually help me? So your body has an electromagnetic field. Your electromagnetic field is also called your aura, which is basically the frequency in your vibration that you emit at. So when you meditate with these crystals have their own electromagnetic field, their own aura and frequencies. And when you meditate with them, they actually invade your aura. It can boost or, lower your frequencies. So depending on what crystal you have, think about it like a battery. When I attach a battery to me, it gives me more energy. It's like that, basically. How do you feel about the book Sacred Woman? I have that book. I have yet to dive deep into it. All right. I have yet to dive deep into it. All right. So cool. I got my phone now. I can tell y'all which crystals is what. Y'all been sleeping on my crystals. Y'all don't even know that my crystals high quality. Look, we got carnelian bracelets. Y'all ain't never. Carnelian right here for my Leos, for my Aries, for my Virgos, for my people with creativity, for my people who need more confidence. This is what you can use carnelian for, right? For discernment, use chevron amethyst. Also, we got chevron amethyst right here, one of my favorite crystals. If you are trying to open up that third eye, this is a great crystal. Now, you may say, how is this crystal so powerful? This crystal is so powerful because, first of all, it's amethyst and clear quartz put together. Clear quartz is the master healer crystal. So when you match clear quartz and amethyst put together, you're creating such a strong psychic crystal that is really good for your third eye and your crown chakra. All right. All right. So what's the next one? African bloodstone. African bloodstone is the protection crystal, right? And I listen, I got my website right here. I can pull up every single thing, right? What crystals are to reverse energy sent? Labradorite and lapis lazuli. All right. So African bloodstone protects you from magic. It protects you from negative people. It protects you from people trying to invade your dreams. This is African bloodstone for you. All right. African bloodstone. We've also added some new necklaces. So You guys saw how I have a necklace like this. I've added more necklaces like this onto the website. So this one is Egyptian based. This one is literally lapis lazuli and clear quartz put together with an Egyptian pharaoh at the end. Y'all wanted necklaces like mine, so I was like, all right, cool, I got y'all. I'll make y'all some. You feel me? Crystals for manifesting good grades and test anxiety. Get Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is definitely good for focus. Also, I recommend fluorite. All right? Any Gemini crystals, of course. Of course. My Gemini, right? Come on, crystals for Gemini. I got you. What is a good crystal for Pisces? Angelite, lapis lazuli. So crystals for Gemini, Tiger's Eye, citrine, amethyst, carnelian, lapis lazuli, rose quartz, sodalite, rutile quartz. This is for Gemini. All right. Now for crystals for Pisces. And listen, I'm telling you right now, these things selling out as we speak. That's the only reason why I'm speaking fast, so y'all can get to it. Crystals for Pisces, rose quartz, calcite, amethyst, moonstone. What else? Blue lace agate, carnelian, sodalite, fluorite, bloodstone. All right. Crystals for Virgo. Smoky quartz, amethyst, fluorite, citrine, lapis lazuli, carnelian. That's for Virgo. Lapis lazuli is the main one. So this right here is definitely Virgo energy, that lapis. Scorpio. That's what y'all saying, Scorpio? We got over 50 people on the website. You go ahead and be late to it if you want to. But like I said, all my crystals are high quality, ethically sourced. And they're inexpensive. Crystals for Aries. Crystals for Aries. And I'm trying to hurry up because I know how y'all are. Crystals for Aries. Carnelian, amethyst, pyrite, rose quartz, bloodstone, green aventurine. Green aventurine. Cancers. Crystals for Cancers. Rose quartz, bloodstone, moonstone, citrine, tiger's eye, smoky quartz, amethyst. Crystals for Scorpio, obsidian, black tourmaline, amethyst, citrine, smoky quartz, sodalite, malachite. For Taurus, moss agate. I ain't skip you. I just did you, Scorpio. Dang, you about to have beef with me. You see? You see? That's how y'all be. Y'all start getting aggressive with me. Y'all be like, Sticks, see, you ain't saying my name. Hurry up, Sticks. You see? Then y'all be like, Sticks, why you going so fast? Because y'all be threatening me. Because y'all be threatening me. What I'm supposed to do when you threatening me, sis? Here's the citrine that I talked about. Citrine is great for my people that is trying to manifest more money. All right? This is also good for Scorpios. For people who need help with their throat chakra. By the way, this on top of here is just protection. It can come off, right? So Angelite is great for people who want to communicate, who have trouble communicating. This is for Taurus or people who have placements that want to get more money. This is green aventurine. I'm just showing y'all what's on there. The moss agate. This is the money go-getter. This is why I have my own. I call him Dave. Money go-getter. Moss agate if you want that money. Moss agate. All right. Malachite. This will change your life. If you're not ready to use Moldavite, this will change your life. Trust me. Sardonyx for my people that is fire signs. For my people who are creative. For my people who lack confidence. For my people who need root chakra. For my people who want to be grounded. Sardonyx is a beautiful crystal that you can get if you are trying to find something else that is giving that carnelian benefit also. Right? Selenite. You can use this to cleanse your other crystals. I use selenite as a feng shui. So I keep selenite in a open space where I want the whole energy in the room to be cleansed. Okay? Angelite, like I said, angelite palms. We got the chevron amethyst. Like I told y'all, one of my favorite crystals. What's a crystal for you when you want to be more creative? Carnelian. Carnelian. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. The link is in the bio, by the way. And if your order is over $50, go ahead and use this code that I just put in the comments for free shipping if your order is over $50. All right. So Scorpios love Moldavite. Exactly. And if you're afraid of Moldavite, you feel like Moldavite going to change your life too fast, then you can do malachite. So for Aquarius, We got the Aquarius coming in, and we got a whole bunch of bracelets added to the site. So as y'all can see, we added a whole bunch of bracelets onto the site. For Aquarius, clear quartz, moonstone, labradorite, pyrite, rose quartz, lepidolite, garnet. All right. Sagittarius, crystals for Sagittarius. Amethyst, lapis lazuli, citrine, labradorite, clear quartz, sodalite, smoky quartz, malachite. As for the link is in the bio. Click the link is in the bio. Click Crystal Shop. Crystals for Libra, labradorite. How much is the bracelets? Go on the website and find out. You can look at all of them. We got citrine bracelets. We got it all. For Libra, lapis lazuli, clear quartz, opal, citrine, rose quartz, tourmaline, amethyst, bloodstone, labradorite, moonstone, tiger's eye. Crystals for Leo. Crystals for Leo. Sunstone. Listen. Sunstone. What's the one in the photo? This is chevron amethyst. For my Leos, carnelian, citrine, sardonyx, tiger's eye, amethyst, sunstone, pyrite, garnet, labradorite, rose quartz. Just so y'all can see, I'm so mad your Century sold out. Listen, here is a pure example. She just said it. I'm so mad your citrine sold out as I was checking out. Y'all be thinking I'm playing. Y'all be thinking I'm playing till y'all get caught lacking. Look, I'm so mad your citrine sold out as I was checking out. I be trying to tell y'all. Now watch. Now all y'all about to start rushing over there. I be trying to tell y'all. Nobody want to listen. Y'all be thinking I'm just out here talking. Y'all think I'm out here just wasting life force right now. You know what I'm saying? How often do you restock? I restock at least once or twice a week, right? So I got everything right here on my phone right now. Go ahead, ask your questions, okay? Ask your questions for my Virgo, okay? So if you are a Virgo, number one, you can get you... Oh, I gotta remove this. So if you are a Virgo, number one, get you some lapis lazuli. Virgo, the first thing that you need to have is lapis lazuli if you're a Virgo, right? Lapis lazuli, right? Somebody may be like, well, Sticks, what does lapis lazuli do? Lapis lazuli can be used by Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius. It helps with inner truth, inner power, love, purification, intuition, positive magic, self-confidence, manifestation, and friendship. And it's also a stone of protection that has been used since ancient Egypt. All right. Love crystals. Get rose quartz. Get flower agate. All right. So, yeah. What else? What y'all trying to get into? Pisces. If you are a Pisces, because y'all can search the website too. If you are a Pisces, get bloodstone, African bloodstone for money. If you are for money, moss agate is my favorite. I use moss agate. Let me tell y'all my money crystals. Moss agate, pyrite, and citrine. Now, this is a very high quality citrine. I don't know if you can see, but it has like a dash. Like, you see that dash of color right there? Look over here, that dash of color. You can't fake that funk. You see that color right there? Yeah. It's that high quality citrine. Listen, man, I be keeping, that's the one that sold out, y'all. Yeah, that one sold out. Psychic abilities, chevron amethyst. Now, real quick, because let me give y'all my recommendation. The discount code, if your order is over $50, is this. All right, so let me give y'all my recommendations, okay? How many of y'all want to hear my recommendation, okay? How many of y'all want to hear my recommendation? Only certain crystals can be charged in the sun. Let me tell you, what do y'all... Okay, so look. If you want to hear my recommendation of some of the most powerful crystals on the website, I'm going to go with chevron amethyst. Now, wait, it lag. Where's the code? I got you. So look. Let me show you something. Now, this is the reason why I recommend chevron amethyst, which is one of my favorite crystals, okay? Right there. So, chevron amethyst is great for opening your third eye. Chevron amethyst, there are a few crystals that have given me actual visuals while I meditated, right? Chevron amethyst was the first crystal for me to actually meditate with it, and I saw something. And I ended up seeing my own aura. My aura is green, right? So, this is the Chevron amethyst right here that I was talking about on the website, right? So, Chevron amethyst is a combination of quartz, and it's a combination of amethyst, right? You need a Chevron amethyst in your life because this stone combines the enhancing and strengthening qualities of a quartz with the stress-relieving qualities of an amethyst. If you are a person who stresses a lot, listen. It's a spiritual stone which is great for lifting the veil that obscures the meaning of life. When you're around the energies of the stone, you will gain more wisdom, right? You will have most of the answers that you are searching for. Chevron amethyst will give you a peace of mind. And when you're surrounded by noise and chaos, you want to break from the hustle and bustle. This stone will give you peace and serenity, right? Chevron amethyst is also an excellent stone that will help you with your third eye chakra. And it will enhance your intuition and physical vision to give you higher vision. It will make you more sensitive to your environment and to the higher realm. It will also strengthen your psychic ability, right? So, this also will cleanse your aura and will get rid of any negativity that's left in your aura. If you are opening a business, I recommend moss agate, period. This is the money crystal, moss agate. Moss agate, pyrite, and citrine. But me, moss agate is my favorite money crystal. So the one that I was just reading was Chevron amethyst. Now, what's another crystal what's a good crystal for grades and concentration? Get fluorite and get tiger's eye. Get fluorite and get tiger's eye. Fluorite and get tiger's eye. Right? Now, this is also another necklace that we did. This is another necklace that we created. This is green aventurine. This is green aventurine and clear quartz. For Taurus, so if you are a Taurus, green aventurine, moss agate, pyrite, amethyst, carnelian, rose quartz. Should I have a blank mind when meditating? That's very hard, but if you can get there, that's amazing. Is there a crystal for deep depression and fatigue? Yes, I got you right now. So for depression, you can use smoky quartz. You can use lapis lazuli. You can use moss agate, labradorite, rose quartz, right? And for fatigue, you can use carnelian. You can use carnelian. Somebody said, can you explain carnelian? I got you right now. So carnelian, which is one of the bracelets that we have, is great for Taurus, Cancers, and Libras, right? It helps with emotional warmth, sociability, creativity, individuality, memory, appreciation of nature, harmony, courage, happiness, self-esteem, rebirth, reincarnation, and past life recall. A stabilizing stone, carnelian restores vitality and motivation and stimulates creativity. It gives courage, promotes positive life choices, dispels apathy, and motivates for success. Carnelian is useful for overcoming abuse of any kind. It helps in trusting yourself and your perception. It also overcomes negative conditioning and encourages steadfastness. Carnelian improves analytical abilities and clarifies perception. It sharpens concentration and dispels mental lethargy. It also protects against envy, rage, and resentment. Also, if you deal with anger issues, this is a great crystal also. This crystal is good for Capricorn. Carnelian, also for Capricorn, you can use rose quartz. You can use amethyst. You can use tiger's eye, carnelian. Best for remembering your dreams. Malachite, labradorite. Malachite, labradorite. May I ask, is there any crystal for Gemini? Yes, labradorite is good for Gemini. For Pisces, blue lace agate, lapis lazuli, angelite, amethyst, rose quartz, tiger's eye. You have malachite. Yes, I do. I have malachite. What about citrine? Citrine is really good for Monty. I have raw citrine that looks like this. I have raw citrine that looks like this on the website. Click the link in the bio. Click Crystal Shop. Crystals for fear. Carnelian. 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 Make sure y'all check out these crystal bracelets, man, because these bracelets, look, these are some of the ones we have here. So look, we got, this is pyrite. This is pyrite. Wait, did I not put some pyrite back? Because we got pyrite bracelets. We got selenite bracelets. I gotta put some of the pyrite bracelets back up. I'm putting them back up right now. So look, let me show y'all what you got. Carnelian. We just added carnelian. Any crystals for stress? Because when I stress, I cannot stop laughing during. Chevron amethyst. Chevron amethyst for stress. For my Leos, carnelian, sardonyx, rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz. For confidence, carnelian. Get carnelian, get sardonyx, get rose quartz, and get clear quartz. Aries, if you're Aries, carnelian, rose quartz, amethyst, sunstone. If you are trying to get to fame, my Leos, sunstone for motivation, tiger's eye, and fluorite. What's the peachy colored bracelet that you're wearing? This one is called sunstone. The reason why I got this on is because they said sunstone was really good for Leo energy and for fame. This one is selenite. This is lapis lazuli. This is obsidian to right here to the black. This is carnelian. This is citrine. This is pyrite. This is black tourmaline quartz. This is garden quartz. Oh, I have another carnelian on. Carnelian, chevron amethyst, yellow jade, and this is rutile citrine. For stress, my best friend is black tourmaline. Yup. Are you expecting any new crystals? Always. Where can I learn about frequencies? YouTube. I just ordered but didn't get a confirmation email or charge my account. What did you put your order name under? What did you put your order under? How much are the bracelets? So you got to understand that each bracelet is different depending on how strong the crystal is, also how big it is. So for example, like some crystals, like look, this lapis is smaller than this garden quartz, so obviously it'll be a different price. I love you too. Make sure you guys also check out my music, y'all. Link in the bio. Click Stix's music. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. How do I use the power of the bracelets? You just keep it on. And you know what your intention is. Is your store in your bio? Yes. My order is under Angelina. Okay, cool. Angelina, your order went through. Sometimes it takes a little while for your confirmation email to go through, but your order went through. You got chevron amethyst and carnelian. I want some healing beats from you. You want beats? Now, if you want healing beats, you can DM me on Instagram and I can make you some beats. I even know how to change the frequency and everything. Flower agate. I feel it on the inside. I got it saved on my playlist. Yeah, man. Like, y'all sleeping. Like, listen, y'all, real quick. Hear me out. Let me play one song from y'all from my new project. Let me play one song from y'all and tell me if you like this. The link is in the bio. Click Stix's music. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Instagram. Listen. You have two citrine bracelets. What's different to them? One is rutile citrine and one is regular citrine. Listen, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, 2022, I'm blowing up. This music that I make, the things that I do, no artist is doing that.
No, I'm not crazy. I saw just what you did and it made me switch up all my feelings. And lately, I can't trust nobody but me. And no, I'm not crazy. I saw just what you did and
I made this whole song by myself.
switch up all my feelings. And lately, I'm caring all about my safety. Knowing how to take the phone, seeing how you take my love. And you went and stood me up, and you said it was my fault. No, I'm not crazy.
Listen, man, I got a little something now. If you want to listen to my music, you can go on Apple Music or whatever and just search up Styx River. You know what I'm saying? Just go and search up Styx River. Styx River. All right, wait a minute. Okay, I'm telling y'all sleeping on me. Y'all thinking that my music is just like, oh, she make music. Nah, I make music. I've been making music since I was a kid. Like, I do this. I'm telling you, I've been doing music longer than spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So for real, check out my music. Follow me on Instagram because it's a whole package. What I'm doing isn't just, oh, I'm selling crystal. No, bro. I'm putting myself as a role model for more spiritual living. Period. And a more healthy way of living. You know what I'm saying? Not teaching little kids to ruin themselves. Remind yourself. Hello. Any crystals for physical pain? Carnelian. What other crystal questions you got? Motivation. Tiger's eye. Fluorite. What chakra is carnelian associated with? Your base chakra. So the one on your bladder. Here's the code. Fluorite for studying. Tiger's eye for studying. All right. What's this song? This song is called My Dark Gospel. The project is my... Okay, here's the song. Let me chill. Here's the song. Midnight Madness. Do you have Garnet? Yes, I do. I have Garnet. Listen. Did you know that I got the power of the eye, using it to magnetize the power that is in my mind? Y'all didn't hear that. I said, did you know that I got the power of the eye, using it to magnetize the power that is in my... Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing, bruh. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. Let me ask y'all questions. Any songs for manifesting? On the inside is good for manifesting. What does flower agate do? Flower agate is really good for anxiety. It's really good for love. It's really good for self-esteem. What about for hard work, for studying? For hard work and studying, you can use carnelian, tiger's eye, or fluorite. Crystal to cleanse food or water. Selenite. But I don't know if you can put selenite in the water. Make sure about that. Crystals for hard work. Tiger's eye, carnelian, and fluorite. All right. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Tiger's eye is only in bracelets. As of right now. I don't know. It looked like it sold out low key. Let me see. Because I have some more Tiger's eye bracelets. So let me put them on right now. All right, so I'm putting some more Tiger's eye on there right now. There's more Tiger's eye on the website. There you go. If you want to get a beat from me, you go ahead and DM me on Instagram and we can, talk about it. Get you some beats. So yeah, I added the Tiger's eye on there. I like necklaces. Do you have those? Of course. I have necklaces like this one. I have wire wrap necklaces. Like, let me show you what our necklaces look like. So if you go on the website and you click Crystal Shop and you click on the necklaces, these are some of the necklaces that you can see. See? Like, look, this one is a necklace. That's lapis lazuli. You feel me? Sodalite. Some of the other necklaces right there. We getting some more on there soon. Do you make the bracelets? No, we used to make the bracelets, but the way we made them wasn't really sustainable, so we just bought them like that. We do make the necklaces, though. We make the necklaces ourselves. All right. For depression, okay, so get flower agate for depression. For motivation, get tiger's eye, fluorite, or carnelian. The carnelian bracelets are going to sell out very fast because there's not a lot of places that sell carnelian bracelets. You and family? Yes. She said, who is we? Yes, me and family. But all right, y'all. I think I'm about to head out, though. Y'all follow me on Instagram. Like I said, subscribe to me on YouTube. Check out the music. Check out the music, all right? This live will be on my YouTube if they let me put it up there, all right? So I love you guys, and I'm out.